Hey, what's up? Yeah, we're back. It's been a while. Kids, life, Corona, whatever. This is going to be a noon collection update, just pure mix of styles, of records, of everything. There's some zines in here. There'll probably be two, and then there is a special video I'm doing on an artist when I find time, but we'll see. So yeah, noon collection updates. Cheers. Back in the cave, just like the olden days. I got this from Maarten, Mr. White's from Toxic Shock. This is the Toxic Shock Team Panini split with Brainwash. A nice little 7-inch when I ordered the penis shirt. It's quite the sleeve. I'm not going, yeah, we'll get it out. It is worth getting out. It is difficult getting out. It is a fold-out sleeve with a double-sided print that you can change the TV or what they're looking. There you go, Mr. Trump. Team Panini is a Antwerp hip-hop duo, I guess. Yeah. That Stonebridge 99, that's his Instagram. He does a lot of cool French shit, and he plays bass in Toxic Shock, which is cool enough. Then I didn't order from Dawnbreed, not a real order, because I asked for a favor of him again. I always ask favors of him, but he has a very good distro that is just him. But check it out, Dawnbreed. I'll forget the link, but Dawnbreed in Google and you'll find it. He got two records for me that glipped through my hands and I didn't have them. It's about the two Not Italia di La latest releases, Vanenberg and Cider. I'll talk about those next. This is the Frenelit, one of the Frenelit 7 inches. I'm not sure how many they have. I enjoyed that full length so much. I heard it a long time ago when it came out, but I never had it on vinyl until I got it from Filth. Last time I went to a show, he gave it to me. It's been some times, but I've spun it a million times already. So Dawnbreed had this one in stock, together with the Ascendancy tape that will come in a table A if I have the time. This is just a single sleeve. There's no gatefold or anything. It comes with an insert. There you go. Very cool. Triumphing Blight and Ornamented Dead Eyes, 2 tracks, an EP, I think this was. This is the reprint or the reissue of that one on Night Trout, a Danish label if I'm not mistaken. And it is on this brown vinyl. But yeah, kind of looks like the Bisgrave color font, a little bit less yellow, but it's in that vein. You have to look for Frenelit. It's totally different, but it's the same type of gore, I guess. With the new Untergang coming, that's gonna be a ball too. So yeah, Jeff from Dawnbreed, thank you for getting me these. I was not going to pay the prices they already go. I think they will be repressed, of course, and there are tape versions, I assume. But you know, I started with collecting Natatale. After the Corpse Sound package. So yeah, kind of true to them. Vanenberg with their newest full length, then Første Ild, I guess, in Danish. This is the back, and the layout and the feel of these records is always, that alone is worth picking them up. I was going for this one. Decided was if I have this one, I'm cool. If Cider's there, thank you. I think he still has one, I'm not sure. But that's available. I'll rant about that later. This is the latest full length by Vanenberg, the two brothers from the Corpse Sound scene that also run, I think, Mayhem recording and hangout studio, rehearsal space, show venue for what it's worth. It came with a booklet. They started out, in my ears of course, more punk hardcore. that's what the Co-op Sound stuff was kind of built up around. Some dungeons and some more black-oriented stuff. But the way they present themselves is always more of a in nature black metal, no corpse paint, but you know, there you go, playing. So the two brothers playing a style of punk inspired black metal, but in my opinion, what I've heard of this, because I've listened to it a few times through, it is more, the punk seems to go out more and more, so it's they're focusing more on black metal. I have missed a release, I think, from them that was maybe only on tape, I'm not sure. But yeah, nonetheless, great to reconnect with them and check out their full. The big surprise, the big surprise actually was Cider. I've known them from their previous material. I have a tape from them, and I think one more 7-inch, if I'm not mistaken. This is that was a full sleeve. This is more of a screen printed wraparound that our dear friend kind of started, and now it is widespread in the scene. Black on the inside, of course, but a very nice screen print. I called this, I think it was to Mike Seatown. I was talking to him about these records, and I called this Euro dismal. So it's a bit that it is very dismal. It's like being in not a snowstorm, but a light snowfall, but for hours and hours and hours. So you get slowly snowed in by this. It has pine trees all over, so I don't think the metaphor is too far reached, but it's, yeah. It was a surprise of the batch for sure. Once again, Dawnbreed Records. Thank you for getting me these. Really appreciate it. Doing on time. Okay, I guess. Yeah. Then I did an Iron Bonnet order because I was looking for, it's always one record and then two. I was looking for these two, which I'll talk about later. But this was in my want list for a long time at Iron Bonnet. This is the Python with Serpent Superstition. There you go. Nice doomy purple font, hard to read. They had it in stock still. It is on what label? I'm not sure. No, maybe on the inner sleeve or something. Their Astrological Warfare on Arsenal Offensive not blew me away, but it took me a while to get in. But once you're through the murk, it is a very good record. And I just picked this up on a whim, knowing that it would be cool too. It is not the Astrological Warfare, but it's, you can hear, this may be the demo version of their sounds. Still don't see a label UF, but I'm not sure what that stands for. But yeah, nonetheless, a good record. Just black. These guys are from Italy, so I once said Italy didn't have too much good bands. Well, they have one now. I think the full length was from last year, and they should probably come with something new, for me personally. Then the two I was talking about, my scope went off a bit on Werewolf Records just because I didn't like the Faustian Pact stuff. I'm getting into it more now, but it's too symphonic for me. But then this especially piqued my interest. I already forgot what it's called. Harborim, and the other one is Altzia, but Harborim caught my, I think the guy from Dead Hymns was raving about it, or maybe Eric, I'm not sure. Someone was raving about it, that it was so good, and it is so good. Both of these records are Mexican black metal bands that are actually, they both started in the early 90s, being from Mexico. That's a part of the scene, or I'm not too familiar with. I just picked these up because I was curious. They were on Werewolf, so you know the price is good, the quality is good. And yeah, they're really good. Both started in the early 90s. These were recorded, or recorded and played in the mid-90s. I'm not sure if they went abroad or played Europe or something like that. I'm not sure. There's not too much to find. I haven't delved in completely because for the same reason I can make one video a month. So I believe the sun has fallen. This one, yeah, both from Mexico. I'm not too sure. It's second wave, I guess, just because of the time. But what is second wave? Is there a third wave? I don't know. If the period dictates, if the time period dictates, this is second wave black metal, but from Mexico. So this must have been shit that was going around in the tape trading. I'm not sure. Everything I see is on CD by them, so it's for me still a mystery. Very nice blue black smoke pressing. Yeah, music-wise, it is that second wave sound, but to say it has Mexican influences would be weird because it has nothing to do with mariachi or something like that. It is, yeah, it is something on their own because it's a different continent, different take, and different influences. But these are not similar to each other. Well, they're not the same record. They're similar to each other as in they're from the same time, the same place-ish. So yeah, and thinking about Mexico and what that country conjures up in my mind is not positive. It's maybe Sicario, what's that movie? But yeah, this is the look again, Abzia with the Dark Emperors on Werewolf. Four guys. The funny thing is they all have black metal names, of course. One is called Ielda Boat, I guess. One is called Forneus. But the drum and vocals and the lead guitar and keyboards are Gorgon and Demogorgon. So I think Demogorgon was first. Yeah, very cool record. It's also, again, difficult to get a grip on what this is, how much they played. There is some stuff in here, but it's even confusing as to, because they're talking about a track. I'm not gonna find it. Immense Dark Sky, I think. It's even difficult to figure out where that is on. I'm not sure if it's that track, but you know. There was a gold version, 12-inch and 7-inch combo that Kapahiov started. This is just the nice looking black. I like the black and gold stuff, but I don't like gold records for some reason. Abzia was born under the cold and mist of the winter in '92, so the Mexican winter. For what that works. Not gonna get this out. These are bonus tracks, and it talks about that track in the liner notes, but it's not on here. So Screams of Darkness, that's the track. No, Immense Dark Sky. So no, it's not on here. And Abzia on the second one, bonus tracks. So yeah, two very nice records from Werewolf again. Like I said, there are some cool things in there. The Morquetida, it's okay. I like the one track, but you know, there are some cool things. I think the Orlok is coming out. That will be insane. Okay, onwards. One that I was kind of waiting for because I already have the tape, like so many of us, or like some of us, I don't know. This is Forbidden Temple with the Demo 6 on Medieval Prophecy Records. Look at that, nice and clean, classic label. Yeah, it's the demo. I talked about it when the tape came out. It was, in my opinion, at that time, a step up. It came after the red 7-inch that I'm blanking on the title. But yeah. This is the cover. I think that was also the cover on the tape. On the back it has the same picture as the tape, but then in color, which gives it some more, yeah, I think it was. The best picture of them is still the red 7-inch. But yeah, this is very cool too. Forbidden Temple is Tenebrae and Agaliarept, I think. Intro, outro, and keyboards by L. So yeah. It's called Demo 6, but you can easily say it's a full length. It's just a name. Medieval Prophecy Records, the Selenite Scrolls first demo tape, the Regnum Tenebram first demo tape, Efroy second demo tape, Crypts of Wallachia Efroy split 7-inch, and of course the Baphomantia second demo tape, which they did the first. I have seen images show up of a finished tape version. So yeah, from their side. So yeah, I was staying in contact with the guy after I got the first tape, because that was, I think, my demo of the year last year. Maybe that was in the full length, I'm not sure. So yeah, Forbidden Temple from Belgium, of course. I hope they do the podcast. The Zwartkunst is only in Dutch, which is kind of, but Danceable had a good one. It says artists from Belgium, and so yeah, Belgium and Holland, so maybe there's a hitter here. Two that I can talk about in the same breath, two artists we did records for. Well, one we did Raw Piece, this is Blind to Fate, and then this is Partizan, their third EP, their full length. I think they're full length, but I'm not sure. Let's talk about this one first. Post-punk, the guitarist Seta from Rise and Fall, the drummer from Oathbreaker, and the bass player from Partizan. Savage Piece, I have to admit I haven't listened to this as much as the ones we did. So I know our stuff better, but yeah. Shame was the single pushed forward, I think, I'm not sure. Isolation Records 2020. The German label, I thought they were English, but after talking to my buddy at Olaf, it seems that this is the label from some of the guys of Evil Greed. So there you go. Very nice release. Very, yeah, cool looking. There you go. You can take that if you want to hear Partizan, and if you take this, please promise me that you at least pick up one of their records. Not necessarily the ones we have, but the ones we have. Not that this is bad by any means necessary. A very weird color. It's like ox blood, but dark. Mostly it's merged. Oxblood is mostly merged. This is a bit of white in there, but that's way too nerdy. The other one, and I made a package out of this, I see, is the Unstoppable War of Blind to Fate. A bit of... I'm not going to talk about how this compares to their catalog. I was going to talk about the unfortunate, and also for Partizan, that the unfortunate fact that they dropped these records just before COVID. So when they should have been on tour, they, it just all went to shit. This, once again, is through Isolation Records. This is number 22. Distributed in the US by Deathwish, it says here. So if you want to pick up a copy. Did Simon Zich do the artwork together with Nobbe, maybe? I'm not sure. Yeah, a lot of good people in this band. A lot of guys that I really enjoy or working with or just talking with. So. They are a bit of a, dare I say, cult band in Belgium. They came back with this record, which I didn't expect. I thought this was the last one, the Flexi on the Circling the Drain Flexi on Reflections. But yeah, they came back, and that maybe crunched their cult status a bit. But it's a shame they couldn't play this stuff live. I think they had a show at the Boss. I'm not sure. But yeah, two very cool records from good bands from Belgium that are, dare I say, friends. What's a friend in 2020? But yeah, we're going a bit mushy. I still have one more record. I got this from Ralph. He bought me this and the new Gag LP. The new Gag is not in yet, but this is Geld with their second full length. Beyond the Floor, Australian punk. I talked about them a lot, I think, when their last record came out. That was Perfect Texture. Oh, there it is. Perfect Texture. They were a very good live band. They persuaded me to buy everything they had at the show in Antwerp, at the Antwerp Music City. This is a new one. I wish they could play Antwerp Music City, that we could go, but yeah, whatever. Shows won't be happening anytime soon. I mean, shows like we wanted and remember. Static Shock, I haven't listened to it as much as it deserves. It looks incredible, but there are so many records to listen to. And I have to be in a certain mood to get into a record like this, but it is good. They have this, it's this sharp, sneery punk with, yeah, dare I say, an Australian attitude. I'm not sure. Like I said, great live bands. Record-wise, it's something I enjoy for the document rather than. I'm not usually in a mood to put this on. That's what I was going to say. I said yes, I found it because I thought My War 5 is out. Mondi's zine, which is getting more professional by the issue. I thought I had a few of them, but it seems I couldn't find them. Now, in the other Geld LP was the number 1, I think. So I have 2, 3, and 4 to find. But they had a article in here talking about Geld, I think. That's why it has to be in there. There we go. Geld. The reason I am winding this all up, while we can show posters in here. Show Europe. This case. When was that? 2019. Nice. Early 2019. So yeah, the reason is My War 5. It's sold out, unfortunately, but it has, yeah, look it up. Maybe there will be some copies here and there. He will reprint stuff also, so that's cool. DS13, which I haven't heard of, there is, and that's the main reason I picked it up, a article about Anarchic ships, which we did a podcast with for Heavy Cream, but some guy decided to fuck off, and now it's done again, and I have to start something over again. But anyway, Rink, cheers, love you, buddy.